What if Tom Cruise was Iron Man? Or Will Smith starred in The Matrix? Did you know Gwyneth Paltrow was the first choice for Rose in Titanic? Welcome to my channel. Let's explore those Hollywood celebrities who rejected most iconic movie roles. Tom Cruise was almost Iron Man, but he rejected the role because he wanted more creative control over the project. Emily Blunt was the first choice for Black Widow, but she had to turn it down due to scheduling conflicts with Gulliver's Travels. Will Smith was offered the role of Neo in The Matrix, but he turned it down because he didn't understand the script at the time. Gwyneth Paltrow was originally considered for Rose in Titanic, but she turned it down to pursue other projects. Rachel McAdams was offered The Devil Wears Prada, but she rejected it to focus on smaller, independent films. Leonardo DiCaprio was set to star in American Psycho, but he backed out due to creative differences over the film's violent tone. Johnny Depp was almost cast in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but he had to pass because of scheduling conflicts with another project. Matt Damon was offered the lead role in Avatar, but he turned it down due to scheduling conflicts, even though it came with a massive profit share. Al Pacino famously passed on Star Wars because the sci-fi script just didn't make any sense to him. Henry Cavill was reportedly considered for Edward Cullen, but at the time he felt he was too old for the role, which went to Robert Pattinson instead. John Travolta was offered the lead in Forrest Gump, but he turned it down, later calling it one of the biggest mistakes of his career. Michelle Pfeiffer reportedly passed on The Silence of the Lambs because she was uncomfortable with the film's dark and disturbing subject matter. Nicolas Cage reportedly turned down the role of Aragorn because he didn't want to commit to the long shoot in New Zealand and wanted to spend more time with his family. Hugh Jackman was offered the lead in Casino Royale, but he turned it down, fearing he would be typecast as James Bond. Sandra Bullock was offered the lead in $1 Million Baby, but she turned it down, partly due to production delays and the role's intense physical demands. Denzel declined the project because he found the script to be too demonic. Washington later admitted that he regretted this decision. Julia Roberts was the first choice for the role but turned it down. She is believed to have chosen to star in the 2010 film Valentine's Day instead. Anne Hathaway turned down the role of Tiffany in Silver Linings Playbook due to creative differences with director David O. Russell. Reportedly, they did not see eye to eye. Writer-director Cameron Crowe took several years to complete the script. When done, Hanks had a different acting persona and age. Brad Pitt had a prior commitment to star in Tony Scott's Spy Game, which conflicted with the Bourne identity. Ford reportedly felt the role in Jurassic Park was too similar to his previous adventures and wanted to avoid typecasting. After seeing the film, he is said to have felt he made the right decision. Angelina Jolie rejected a role in Charlie's Angels because she felt the part relied too much on sex appeal and running around in high heels chasing bad guys, which she didn't want to do at that point in her career. Tom Selleck turned down the role of Indiana Jones because of a contractual obligation to the TV show Magnum, P.I. Mel Gibson turned down the lead role of Maximus in Gladiator because he was filming The Patriot at the same time and also felt he was too old for the part. Matt Damon was offered the part of Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight, but he had already committed to headlining a different movie. Christian Bale auditioned for the role of Jack Dawson but was not cast because James Cameron did not want two British leads. Hardy did not technically reject Suicide Squad but was forced to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. Burt Reynolds turned down the role of Edward Lewis in Pretty Woman because he was reportedly turned off by the script. Leonardo DiCaprio rejected the role of Spider-Man because he didn't feel ready to commit to another large-scale movie franchise, similar to why he turned down the role of Robin in Batman Forever. Anne Hathaway turned down the role in Knocked Up because she wasn't comfortable portraying childbirth on screen as she had not experienced motherhood herself. Russell Crowe had just finished Gladiator and felt that the wolf theme of the Wolverine character would make him seem too wolfy or lead to typecasting. So he rejected it. Kate Winslet was enthusiastic about the script at first, but changed her mind shortly after, reportedly feeling unnerved by the project. The role ultimately went to Gwyneth Paltrow, who won an Academy Award for her performance. Ryan Gosling rejected the role of the Joker in Suicide Squad because he did not want to sign a multi-movie contract. Sean Connery turned down the role of Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings trilogy because he didn't understand the script. It was a decision that cost him hundreds of millions of dollars as the trilogy became a massive success. Emma Watson had to drop out of La La Land due to a conflict in schedule as she was filming Beauty and the Beast. Beyoncé turned down a role in the live-action Beauty and the Beast because the part, offered to her by director Bill Condon, was not significant enough. Miles Teller rejected La La Land due to a salary dispute which led to the negotiations breaking down. Tom Cruise was a top contender for the lead role in Footloose but rejected it because his schedule was full filming All the Right Moves. Hugh Grant rejected the role of Gilderoy Lockhart in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets due to scheduling conflicts with the film 2 weeks' notice. The part of Chris Taylor was offered to Reeves, but he turned it down due to the movie's violence, which is ironic given his later action-heavy career in films like The Matrix and John Wick. Damon revealed that he loved the comic, but he turned down the role because he was not confident in the script. Eddie Murphy rejected the role of a Ghostbuster because he thought the idea was a crock and opted to star in Beverly Hills Cop instead. Sylvester Stallone rejected the lead role in Beverly Hills Cop because he rewrote the script to be an action movie, which the studio rejected. Nicole Kidman turned down the role of Roxy Hart in Chicago. She chose to play the dazzling Satine in Moulin Rouge instead. And with that, we wrap up today's video. Stay tuned for more such interesting stories. Until next time, adios.